Have you collected enough votes to remove Heidi from office yet? Yes, we have. We have 4 votes. We have Rambos, we have Mannies, we have the High Ground, and we have... well, I guess Flows, now that Schweg is out of the picture. Welcome back to the Wasteland. Wasteland 2, with lots of references to basically everything. But yes, we do have enough votes to remove Heidi from office. Let's see where this goes. Amazing! I would not have believed it was possible. But I'm afraid you still have another impossible task ahead of you before we can make our move. Ascension must be in power at the Bastion. When you help him gain control, return to me and we will go to the council meeting to confront Heidi. I guess we're not going to a council meeting. We need to sort things out at the Bastion first. Okay. I mean, yes, that kinda does make sense because Heidi is gonna... not Heidi, Veronica is gonna ride in here on a wave of peace and well-being and prosperity for everyone. It's a little bit difficult to promise that when Ascension isn't in charge of the church yet. And again, Ascension, not the most virtuous man or kind man or anything out there, really. But if this is the way to peace, then I guess this is the way he is gonna work on atoning for all his crimes. We can only try and... we can only do our best. It's either this or destroy the entire church and then not having any sort of power change in Hollywood. And we need to change things up in Hollywood. It's either this or kill everyone in the God's Militia and probably kill most people in Hollywood so that they stop their slavering thing. Because, remember, we did go to Officer Lamb, head of the HSP, which is the security force for Heidi, who's in charge of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, with proof about the slaving business, and they did jack all about it. They just said, oh, well, we're working on it. We had to go and deal with it ourselves. Church of the Vigilant. So, what...
The Chapel of Cruelty. This is inhumane.
Yes. Oh, she said inhumane, not inhuman. So, yes, we do need to see what needs to be done to get you into power. Hello, Ascension, we be back. Or should we call you Broken Man? Son of a bitch, shit. Wait, did someone from Hollywood get over here? Is it you again? Have you come to a decision? You wish to join the Church Vigilant and become a torturer? No? We're here to help you get to power? Well, then I see no reason to continue talking. But we will keep each other's secrets, won't we? Oh, do we need to join the Church of the Vigilant?
I've never seen a more anguished, morose, bitter, torturer.
Yeah, he's doing it. I think, I'm not gonna say for sure, but I think he might be doing it just because no one else wants to do it. He's doing it because it needs to be done, according to their teachings, but he has seen the light and realized that the church is wrong. So he wants to make up for it. It won't undo things, South, that he's done, but we can give him the chance. Ooh, Fealty? With a pompadour? Sure. Also, I don't know when it came to Hollywood and the Church Militia, God's Militia, Church of God's Militia, whatever, God's Militia. I don't know why my comparison immediately went to Mass Effect 3 and the Geth and the Quarians when we have the Atchisons and the Topekans right here, back in good old Arizona. I should have brought that up instead. Fealty.
Mel, is that you? I was only... Oh, hello. You must be the new aspirants.
Please don't call your abusive husband Mal. That's gonna taint Firefly for me. We want to talk to you though.
Mel, is that you? I was only...
I want to talk to you.
Oh, hello. You must be the new aspirants. Welcome
There we
to
go.
the chapel, aspirants, and my congratulations on making it through the gauntlet of Samson. I am Sister Preacher Fealty Mayweather, wife of Evangelist Malediction Mayweather. I'm sorry my husband could not personally tell you of the church Ecstatic, but he is unfortunately too busy with his holy duties. May I help you?
Before you is a stunningly beautiful woman in a white woman's business suit with jacket and skirt. Though she tries to project cheer and love for the church, she has a haunted look and a black eye. Now, let's not dive into the abuse immediately. Let's warm her up with a little bit of chatter first. Tell me about the church Ecstatic.
The Church Ecstatic is head and heart of the Salvation Church. We are the ones who interpret the teachings of James King and Red Samson and turn them into law. We are also the ones who bring those teachings to the lost and wicked of the Wasteland, preaching the good word and welcoming into the church those who wish to follow the path to salvation. An aspirant who wishes to enter the Church Ecstatic should be intelligent, charismatic, and ready to spend several years studying scripture and canon law.
That only sounds 50% like us. Intelligent and charismatic, that's most of all of us. Spending years of studying scripture and canon law, hell no. We're not gonna do that.
I would of course welcome you to the Ecstatics, but if you haven't visited the other branches of the church, please do so. They have much to offer an eager aspirant.
Tell me about the Militant church.
The church Militant is the arms and legs of the church. It protects us from the heathen hordes and helps spread the word of God by accompanying our preachers on their crusades. An aspirant who wishes to enter the church Militant must be strong and courageous and ready to give his life for the cause.
Strong and courageous will be, ready to give our life for the cause, yes, but not your cause, but the cause of order in the Wasteland, and I guess spreading the long arm of the law of the Desert Rangers. Tell me about the Church Vigilant.
The church Vigilant is the eyes and ears of the church. It gathers information through observation, study, and the confessions of sinners, then passes it on to the church Ecstatic for review. An aspirant who wishes to enter the church Vigilant must be studious, strong of will, and a good judge of character.
I see. What do you know about Heidi Hollander? That's a innocent enough question to ask. I mean, they are at odds with each other, so she should know something about Heidi.
A whore and a defiler of innocence. A seducing witch who lures good, upstanding men to adultery and debauchery. I pray that God strikes her with the most virulent of diseases and makes the rest of her life a misery.
Angry much? Bitter much? I mean, she's a whore, sure. Lures good, upstanding men to adultery and debauchery? I don't think so. I don't think the men of Hollywood need much luring. So, witch, eh? You seem to know a lot about her. Do you happen to know her?
Certainly not. I've heard stories, that's all. It has nothing to do with me.
Now, if this was some other game, I would press X to doubt. I really should play that game at some point. What do you know about the Paladins?
The Paladins are my husband's bodyguards and his most intimate confidants. They are the bravest, more loyal men in the church, if sometimes prone to arrogance.
Oh, so the music is very loud in here. Intimate. You put a little bit of weight into that word, eh? It sounds like the Paladin's closeness with your husband disturbs you.
No, I have no problem with the Paladins. It's just, it just seems sometimes that they see more of my husband than I do. But that is the nature of their job, isn't it?
Yes, and it sounds like that is a good thing, considering what we've heard about your abusive husband. Now, tell me about your previous husband.
Who told you that name? He was my late husband. Please, forgive me. I don't wish to speak of it.
And now we delve into the black eye. How did you get that black eye?
It's nothing. I fell against a candlestick.
There's an imprint of a ring on your eyelid. Oh, ouch.
I appreciate your concern, but it was an accident, nothing more.
Oh, poor Fealty. You are so under the abusive thumb.
May God light your journey, Rangers.
Yeah.
Poor woman. Why doesn't she leave?
I mean, everyone who's under the thumb of an abuser slash manipulator, they're kinda there for reasons. They're being manipulated. Not everyone has the strength or the social network to leave, unfortunately. Goes for any gender. This leads to a private reflection room. Doesn't look like there's any way in. Then what be this? Most of the books on this shelf are copies of the James King Bible, though you notice a few books about weapon maintenance and astronomy. You also notice a hidden panel. Killing for morons. I guess that was the hidden panel. Okay. Killing for morons. With the mysterious secrets of combat shooting revealed, you could be unstoppable. Plus 10 combat shooting? Combat shooting? I don't know what that does. I mean, it kind of sounds like maybe it would completely eliminate the under pressure penalty. Oh, I'm saving that book for later. To just use it on someone and see what it does and be prepared to reload if it's... Oh, when it's something I don't know what it is, of course I'll reload if it sucks on the person I use it on. Especially if it's... I is still for changing characters, tab is for going to the inventory. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later. We have more bookshelves. We have the story of Samson, part 1. Gonna find the other parts then, before I read that. So we can get a nice continuous story. This leads to Malediction's private chambers. Doesn't look like there's a way in. Well, that seems to be everything that's here. So now we go dish away? Dish way. So this would be the church Militant then. And where does this lead? This is out. This is somewhere. We'll take a look at that later. Oh, the Militant branch seems to have a lot of followers. A lot of people who delight in the violence of dispatching sinners and heathens. Yep, let's just take it nice and easy. We're walking in here with our weapons drawn. It is not a hostile gesture. Retribution Jones. Retribution is a tall, thin man with a high forehead and a cold glint in his eyes. He wears body armor under his militia uniform, which makes sense. Samson's hammer, you're pathetic. What are you supposed to be, cowboys? This is an army, not a costume party. And I suppose you're here to join up with the church Militant. Damnation! The things God sends to test me, I swear. Now speak up. Why are you pencil necks cluttering up my office? I want you to tell us a little bit about the church Militant. The church Militant is the bravest, most well-trained, best equipped military force in the Wastelands. Add to that our God-inspired strength and ferocity, and we are unbeatable, an all-conquering army that will scourge the earth of sinners and establish the glorious empire of God for eternity. At least we will if Mayweather and the church Ecstatic ever pull their thumbs out of their asses and give us the go-ahead. So what do you know about the church Ecstatic? Huh, you'd look good in a fancy red suit, wouldn't you? Listen, spreading the word of God, James King and the Red Messiah is important work, I don't deny it. But the church has plenty of preachers already. What it needs is more soldiers. We're never gonna expand our base of operations if we just hide up here on our mountaintop and jammer like a bunch of women. We gotta take the fight to the heathens, and for that we need manpower, and plenty of it. Ah, whatever. If you'd rather talk than fight, go find Evangelist Mayweather. I am sure he would love to add more hands to his circle jerk. Frankly, I don't give a damn. Tell me about the Mayweather then. I know he's the leader of the church and all. I just wish he would actually lead. He keeps saying that he's waiting for intelligence from McDade before we move on Hollywood, but I don't see the need. We got more than enough firepower to turn those whores and ass bandits into a red mist. What are we waiting for? Something stinks in the chapel, if you ask me, and I only hope that God chooses to expose what it is before it's too late. Well, he's not wrong. McDade is actually kind of working against them. That's fine. So yeah, what do you know about McDade? If you ask me, the head of the church Vigilant has his eyes shut. That whining skeleton just doesn't have his heart in his work anymore. He hasn't got us any actionable intelligence in weeks. He was supposed to find ways to turn that coven of perverts in Hollywood against each other and weaken the place from within. But all he does is mope around in his question room reading books. And they're not even the Bible. If God doesn't see fit to strike him down for stalling, I'm gonna be his instrument and break my foot off in his skinny little ass. Okay. What do you know about Hollywood? A cancerous boil on the face of the earth. A coven of sinners and sodomites that needs to be scoured black with blood and holy fire. I don't know why Mayweather is holding back from attacking it. We could have purged that cancer long ago, and been marching on to bigger and better crusades, but that blowhard just won't pull the trigger. God go with you, Rangers. So everyone knows that we're Rangers. And they should know that we have been intervening with their business for quite a while. They've even stopped a few executions. But they don't seem very inclined to do anything. Looks like there's enough room to place an item on this table. But what item? I can... Okay. I can place items on tables. Why would I want to do that? This leads to Jones's private chambers. Doesn't look like there's any way in. History of Samson. Story of Samson Part 3. Is Part 2 over here? Mayhap? Gimme. Part 2. Will there be a Part 4? I guess we're gonna have to join one of the churches if we want to do things. I guess we're gonna have to join the church Vigilant to make sure that McDade gets into power.
A temple of science made into a temple of hate. Despicable.
I agree. I agree fully, Rose. This led to the roof. Is there anything on the roof? Is there a reason we're up here? Apart from... oh, a little bit of looting to be done. I keep messing up my buttons today. I don't know why. Ooh. Thought you had me, did you? Well, not today. God's militia. I was about to say not today, Satan, but... well, I guess they might as well be Satan. They're actually doing Satan's work. Critical failure? God damn it, Seth. See, now that's how you do it. Now, Seth, I'm gonna hate you forever if you do a critical failure again. You're the one who's most prone to critical failures around here. I think you need to work on that. Like, beer. All that's in here is beer, booze. I guess we'll take it. Gonna keep Scotchmo happy, that's for sure. Maybe we need some more bribes for Captain White. Right, let's take a. I don't think there were any actual bookcases in here, though I didn't look at the room too much. I sure as hell didn't. Burning Hill. Now, this room actually looks like it would be. It looks like a lounge that would actually fit with Heidi's place, but also would fit quite nicely in Twin Peaks, considering all the red lighting. I know, I just thought of Twin Peaks for some reason. Okay, Oh. Well, I wasn't warned, so no. This is not the path we're going down. I'm sorry. I need to work on my paying attention to things. With all these speech bubbles, I completely missed that he actually did warn us. So, kind of my bad. Okay, this just opened that. Okay, so I guess we are joining the Church Vigilant. Because there's nothing else we can do here, really. The forecourt just has the path to the tower, where a certain Mr. Smith is standing in the way. So, are we're joining the Vigilant? Sure, we're gonna ascend you. You're gonna ascend, sure. Very good, but let me give you a final chance to withdraw. What I am about to say cannot leave this room unless you're with me. If, after you hear it, you refuse to help, you will not be allowed to leave this room. I will call my fellow vigilants and you will die. Understand? Excellent. Now, do you still want to help me? Yes, we do. Good, then listen. I have observed Evangelist Mayweather for some time and have found that he is corrupt in so many ways. He has used church tithes as his own. He has committed sins of the flesh and led others to sin. He is also, I believe, making deals with the vilest of sinners in order to consolidate his power here in the Bastion. Sadly, I haven't had the courage to look for physical evidence of these crimes. His paladins guard his quarters day and night, and are the militia's deadliest troops. What I want you to do is find this evidence, so that I can bring down Mayweather and take charge of the Salvation Church myself. The church has long been in need of a period of reassessment, and that is what I intend to bring about. Now, Rangers, what do you want from me? What is your half of the deal? The radio tower. You want to use our radio tower to broadcast Desert Rangers transmissions? I have no problem with that at all. Once Mayweather is deposed and I am the leader of the church, I will happily give you access to the tower. So this will solve all our problems if we help both Hollywood and get McDade into power, because then we will access the radio tower here, and I think there's a radio tower in Hollywood too. I just haven't seen it. But I think there is. So, do we have a deal? We do. Excellent. Return to me with the evidence and I will move against Mayweather. And it would be wonderful to have you along when I confront him, in case things get ugly. Now go with God, Rangers. I would prefer to rely on my own power over God's power. Thank you very much. Because he is not very likely to intervene on our behalf. Hopefully he'll let all these people go. Once we get the information. Maybe we can lean a little bit on Fealty to get that information we need. Also, let's take a break. Let's read about Samson. Part 2, part 3. Okay. The story of Samson, our Red Messiah. Any story of man is a story of sin, and thus this story begins with mankind burning for its sins. God's wrath expressed through human folly, nuclear fire burning and purging and washing through the sinful masses. What it didn't burn, it buried. And so it was with the word of James King. Man's sins buried it beneath the ground, the truths spoken by this great prophet, the lone man who had seen God's retribution coming, who had known the apocalypse was nigh. Silence reigned after the apocalypse, the word of God fading and the few remaining souls falling ever deeper into sin, with God's face turned away from us. It is into this world of the Red Messiah, Samson, was born and lived, first in ignorance of the word, his mind broken, his soul lost, fighting and killing to survive with no goals or understanding in his life. But then Samson found the work of James King, the truths he spoke, the call to action that he challenges us all with. And despite his past, his lack of earlier learning, Samson's soul shone through and he understood the words of James King. He listened and he was inspired, an example all of us should follow. Samson acted on the word of God, taking up his hammer of faith and spreading the word the only way it can be spread, through force and will. He gathered the righteous around him with the word of James King and smote the wicked and sinful who would not accept the word. When the numbers of his followers grew vast, Samson sought a home for them and found the Angelus Temple. In those days it was held by dangerous sinners by name of the Locos, but James King spoke to Samson and gave him a way to beat these sinners, but only by sacrificing his own body. And so, Samson gave himself up to the torture and violence of the Locos, distracting them and allowing his followers to attack them, and, with God's help, wipe out every last one of them. Samson preached the word from this new church, which he dubbed the Salvation Church, and hundreds flocked to hear his word, to be converted and cleanse themselves and others of their sins. But what should have been the moment of glory for Samson and the young church turned to despair as unbelievers struck on demons' wings, blowing up hundreds of the faithful and making the Angelus Temple dangerous territory. It was then that Samson spoke to God one final time, and God told him to take his followers into Griffith Park, where they would find a sanctuary, a Bastion of Faith. And so Samson led the faithful up the mountain and into the wilds, but in the tunnel that led to the bastion, the enemies of the church caught up to them and would have slaughtered them to the last man, woman and child, except for Samson, who sent them on to safety while he guarded their rear. Alone but for God and his mighty hammer, Samson faced the evil horde and smashed them down as they came. No matter how many, he withstood them, until the impacts of his heroic blows shook down the very tunnel itself, crushing utterly that wicked army. But it was God's will that he should also take Samson's life in that collapse, so that he might join the great prophet James King at God's right hand. And so, in his great sacrifice, Samson closed the tunnel, but opened the path for his church to continue. So, they don't really live by that story, do they? Samson was a sinner, he was saved from sin, and thus converted to the church, but this church kinda likes to kill everyone immediately. You're a sinner? Pew, pew, pew. No converting. Alright, Fealty. I need to get in here, I think. Can I talk to you about it?
Welcome back. Have you decided to join the church Ecstatic after all?
No.
Oh, well, I would be happy to discuss your choice with you anytime you choose. Just let me know.
I'm looking for evidence on Mayweather. I'm gonna decide to trust you.
I can't help you. I'm sorry. I don't have the will to fight anymore. May God light your journey, Rangers.
She says she's fine, but I'm worried, concerned, alarmed, scared for her.
We'll help her. One way or another, we will help her. Get the votes for Veronica, we have. Was that just resolved then? Oh, he didn't survive, not much point in continuing the search for his brother. We already saw his brother. We found out who the broken man is. It's McDade. Flo doesn't like Schweig. Schweig is dealt with. Screw Schweig. Talking to Fealty Mayweather, we got the feeling she might have some evidence against her husband, Malediction, but her loyalty to him prevented her from spilling the beans. If we could prove to her that Mal isn't worth defending, she just might talk. Might be worth investigating her first husband's death. Alright. So, Sims was of the Paladin, so I guess we're gonna have to go talk to the Paladins. The current captain has a weakness for booze. And we do have a lot of booze now. I did go up again and steal the booze from the roof. So that should help us. How much money do I have? Not nearly enough. Do I have anything I can sell? And I do have some things, but it's not gonna be worth much. No, I kinda wanna sell it, but the fact that it's gold and only worth 148, it's 10 pounds of gold that's only worth 148 scrap. That seems weird to me. It's gotta be used for something else. There's also this. Okay. I mean, it's clearly some sort of Minecraft reference, but I can't even add it to my hotbar. So does it not count as an actual shovel? But it's also in white. Maybe someone else wants it? I'm gonna save it. Gonna hang on to it. Alright, where would Captain White have gone? Sister Preacher. So Sister Preacher is the entire title, because that's Sister Preacher Constance Yee, and then we have Sister Preacher Fealty Mayweather. We could maybe go over here. Can we see Captain White anywhere? There he is. We were told off a bit last time we went in here, but they didn't actually do anything. Back off, you don't belong. I just want to talk to your captain. Didn't you hear me, dog? You sully holy ground with your filthy hind paws. You look worse than dregs in the Penitent tent after Alos's finished with them. Alos is finished with them. These are the Paladin barracks. No place for you festering scabs. Unless you have more forbidden substances for us to confiscate, then your trespass brings you within a breath of losing your life. Now, hand it over or get out. Well, we do have... Oh, I'm gonna hand over one of these. I found something. You have saved your life, aspirants. Very resourceful. Resourceful enough that we will allow you to stay and bask for a moment in our presence. Let us drink to the resourceful aspirants, shall we, boys? Maybe one day they will be resourceful enough to join the Paladins. What happens in the Penitent tent? Yeah, they work those saps over pretty good, you know. Need to beat the sin out of them. Occasionally, we get a newcomer that's got a little going on. Then we have some fun. You know, I saw a busty blonde newcomer in the tent earlier. I did? Huh? A new blonde? Long legs? Big tits? You don't say. I might have to go check that action out. Alright, I'm not gonna join the Paladins. Get out of here. Okay, so we lured him to some tent with the promise of a long-legged blonde with big honkers. There's Louise, just a lot of penitents. Don't see no big titty blonde though. Move along. What if I don't want to move along? I feel like the answer is here in the Paladin barracks. There's the eyeball thing and there's this. Which I need a key for. Do I just need to go back in there and keep giving him drugs? Acrimonious Smith, I haven't talked to you yet. Nobody gets through this gate without the express permission of Evangelist Mayweather himself. You want to go up there? Talk to him. Well, he's nowhere in the chapel, so... There's Maggie still. So, I guess we go give him more booze? I guess we do. Why don't we give him some more squeezins? Here, have some squeezins. Back again. Didn't learn your lesson the first time. Now do you have something for us to confiscate or commit suicide? Saved your life, resourceful enough, la 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 la. Tell us about Sims. What do you know about Sims? Huh? How about Mayweather? What do you know about Malediction Mayweather? The evangelist is the father of us all. He keeps us safe, keeps us fed, and keeps the tithes rolling in. It's a good life in God's militia, thanks to him. And I would do anything for him in return. Anything. You'd do anything for Mayweather? Huh, what haven't we done? We've saved his life. We have killed for him. We have solved problems for him and removed obstacles that have slowed his progress. Anything that troubles him, we make it disappear. Anything he wants, we get it for him. Ha! We even got him his wife. I think you said the quiet part out loud. That sounds pretty interesting. Oh, why not? It's quite a funny story. See, the boss, that's what we call the evangelist, because, you know, he's the boss. The boss had the hots for this chick, Fealty, but she was married to some sad sack sinner named Sims. So I had Sims promoted to Paladin, even though he definitely didn't deserve it. Complete loser. He wasn't even 6 feet tall. So then, once he gets his armor and everything, we take him on a patrol up toward the radio towers, and the rest of us all start shooting our guns off at nothing, pretending that there's raiders in the scrub shooting back. And Sims, he's dancing around like a Hollywood word you're not allowed to say on YouTube, going, "Where are they? Who's shooting? What's going on?" And I turn to him and give him a big smile and say, "This is what's going on, sinner. You're cock-blocking the boss." And then I put one in the chest and 2 in the head. Man, you should have seen the look on that slob's face. I'm gonna... Yeah. But it's kinda... just your word for it. There's no real evidence of it. Well, actually, you still can. Here, have a look at the display case. Since he'd offended me, I plucked out Sim's left eye and kept it as a trophy with the rest in the case. Check it out. Pretty color green, isn't it? Makes me laugh every time the boss's wife walks through the barracks and doesn't realize her husband is watching her go by. Oh. We got the key for this. Did we? Who's got the key? Who's got the key? I thought we got something. I really thought we got something. Swifty's sewer key. Didn't we? Did we not? Ooh, did we get the key for this then? Nope. If we take a look at this then, just that. An eyeball sits in the display case. Oh! Okay, no. No. I didn't know they were gonna attack if I just went there. Well, maybe we should have talked to Fealty first. I mean, let's see how this goes, I guess. It's not gonna go well, cause damn, we don't have any cover around here. And none of you be wearing conductive armors. Okay. I'm just gonna stand over here then and shoot you from behind. Pitiful. I mean, these are the only guys attacking me. So right. That's one of my resuscitators. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go well. I mean, I'm mending. Bills is only bleeding out 1 constitution per turn. It's not impossible. should hopefully provide a modicum of cover. Not really. Slice! Rose, I really want to revive people, but I don't think I can do that right now. Could throw a grenade. Could get 3 people. Can I get all 3? Yes, I can. Look at that. Take these assholes. I mean, like you see, no one else is actually aggressive towards us, so maybe we can pull this off. We'll see. This is Cold Eye. Cold Eye is... I just do so want to shoot people. But Cold Eye is actually gonna try and find some cover. A little bit. I mean, that doesn't... At least I get a chance to use Scotchmo's new shotgun. I shoot you in the back. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Hi. Yep. You're doing legs. Seth has quite a good bit of armor. Oh, the shotgun can inflict bleeding.
Destroy, demolish, devastate, decimate!
And that's how far we got. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. That was foolish of me. I thought I could go up to the eyeball thing and interact with it, but no. No. And now that we're back, Sanctity White isn't even here. Hopefully the thing is still here. Yeah, we got Sanctity White drunk, and he admitted to killing Fealty's first husband, Sims, so that Malediction could move in and marry her. He also claimed that he kept one of Sims's green eyes as a souvenir. It's in a display case in the Bastion. Wonder what Fealty would say if she saw it. Now, I need to actually read through the quest logs a little bit more before I move on information, it seems. That was a painful lesson. A lot of stupid mistakes this time around. I thought I clicked for you to run. Okay. I guess we're just moving at a leisurely pace.
Welcome back. Have you decided to join the Church Ecstatic after all?
Nope.
Oh, well, I would be happy to discuss your choice with you anytime you choose. Just let me know.
I want to talk about Sims. Captain White?
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that.
Green?
I don't know about that.
Mayweather?
My husband Mal is the head of the Church Ecstatic and leader of the Salvation Church as a whole. He is one of the great minds of this age, a man of wisdom and courage, with the vision to lead the church and the militia to greater glories. He is terrible in his wrath against the wicked, but a gentle husband and welcoming friend to those in need. I am blessed to be his wife.
Why is that in white and cursive? Also, wrath? You don't sound confident about his gentle behavior. No, it's... Well, he sometimes lets his righteous fury slip forth. But that's all. I have no complaints about my husband. None. Uh-huh. So we got a little bit there. Murder?
I don't know about that.
Oh, what keyword would trigger a response? Sanctity? That's just...
I don't know about that.
No, Sanctity White. Paladin? Maybe with a small...
I don't know about that.
Well, Paladin.
The Paladins are my husband's bodyguards and his most
Oh, okay.
intimate
Yes.
confidants. They are the bravest, more loyal men in the church, if sometimes prone to arrogance.
Yeah, so what about your husband?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that. Again, I wanna... Sims was already discussed, but some things can be discussed again, like the Paladins. Display? Dispoly?
I don't know about that.
Captain? Because he's a captain.
I don't know about that.
Raiders?
I don't know about that.
Raiders?
I don't know about that.
What else? What else? Because... Right? Because
May
clearly...
God light your journey, Rangers.
I wonder what Felicity would say if she saw it. Display case in the Bastion. Sanctity versus Sanctity White. Drunk. Fealty. First husband. Sims. Marry. Souvenir, maybe?
Welcome back. Have you decided?
9.
Oh, well, I would be happy to discuss your choice with you anytime you choose. Just let me know.
Souvenir.
I don't know about that.
Maybe if I did White?
I don't know about that.
Maybe I can learn how to spell also. Sanctity White.
Knight Paladin Sanctity is a very assertive young man. A good quality in a leader of men, but he can be a little short with those of lower rank. I pray daily that his humility one day grows to match his strength.
Mary?
I don't know about that.
What about your marriage?
I don't know about that.
What about your freaking husband again?
My husband Mal is the head of the Church Ecstatic and a leader of the Salvation Church as a whole. He is one of the great minds of this age.
What about Mal?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that. What do you know about? What do you know about?
I don't know about that.
She doesn't know about that. Display case? Come on.
I don't know about that.
Eye in case.
I don't know about that.
Your husband's eye is in a display case.
I don't know about that.
Of course you don't. What about the barracks?
I don't know about that.
What about the barrack?
I don't know about that.
How do I get her to go to the Paladin's barracks and look at the display case? If I touch it, the Paladins are gonna attack me. I thought he gave me a key, but it seems he didn't. So it's not for the trunk either. How do I get you to move your skinny ass out of here? Also, where the hell did Captain Sanctity White go?
May God light your journey, Rangers.
What? How do I get her to move? How do I get her to move her ass out here? Maybe just tell her to take a walk? But why would she listen to me and take a walk? See, Sanctity White is just gone. I don't know where he went. He told us that it's here. An eyeball sits in the display case. Maybe eyeball? Instead of eyeball. Is the game that pedantic? Probably. Let's try eyeball. A lot of running back and forth. I think I'm on the cusp of something here. And this is also cursive now. Jeez. Game, did you not like that reload?
Have you decided?
No.
Oh, well, I would be happy to discuss your choice with you anytime you choose.
Eyeball.
I don't know about that.
She doesn't know about that. Green eye?
I don't know about that.
What do you know about?
God light your journey, Rangers.
Maybe I can take this to McDade? Maybe he'll do something about it? Again, there's not place an item. No, we don't have any evidence. Please move swiftly. If we don't act soon, it may be too late. I mean... Oh, I can't interact with that desk? Ooh, because that would have been something. Go in there, try and take the eye. It's only a 13% chance to freaking break it open. I did already try display case, right?
Welcome back.
No.
Oh, well, I would be happy
Display
to discuss
case.
I don't know about
she
that.
doesn't know about that, and she doesn't want to talk about Sims because it was already discussed.
May God light your journey, Rangers.
Alright, I'm gonna run around like a headless chicken and see if I can find anything out. Maybe also try and find some scrap to buy the assault rifle. We'll see. We'll see. I need to find something. Well, I might as well. Come on, Rangers. Put a little pep in your step.
Fell in there once. It's full of water.
Okay, they don't really react to me here. That's good. You filthy sinner. Okay, I can't talk to him. I guess I can't talk to him? Maybe I can talk to Luis Bermudez? Oi, Vatos, I appreciate you helping my brother, but I ain't leaving until all the penitents can leave. Comprende? Until then, I'm here and I don't know you, got it? Excuse me, sir, we haven't spoken before and your brother is dead. What? Okay. We met an Alex Bermudez, any relation? Yes, you know him? What is he? Is he okay? Yeah, he wanted to break you out, but he didn't make it. Sorry. Oh, Alex, he was always looking out for me. Vaya con Dios, hermano. What can you tell us about the penitents? Penitents, my ass. We're just slaves. I never joined this fucking church. The knights scooped me up off the street in Watts. Says I couldn't pay their tithe or whatever that is, and I had to earn my salvation through work. What do you know about the knights? Oh, maybe they got the shining armor, but they ain't knights in my book. Half the penitent chicks have babies during their first year here, and they weren't pregnant when they got taken, if you know what I'm saying. I do know what you're saying. What do you know about the church? I don't care what they say on their radio broadcasts. All these guys are about is power. They want to be kings of the hill, just like any other gang. So we can actually...
This is Alex's brother. We have to rescue Steel Abscond. Get him out of here.
Yeah, we will. I learned from the paladins. Let's not loot stuff. Well, people are looking at me and the Mason cannon is trained on me. I guess I haven't talked to Maggie yet. I did scrounge up enough money to buy me an assault rifle and equip it. So now I only need the handgun. Another 1600 scrap. That's gonna take a while. Okay, for directions. No. Can you tell me about Fealty? Do you have any dirt on her? I know much, but not about that. Okay. Oh! Pretty soon you should... right, sure. We've already joined a branch. It's fine. White still isn't back. I don't know how many times I've been over here. He just vanished. Can't do anything there. No, this is Maggie. You're Constance. Constance? You're Constance. Can't open that because I need a key. That needs brute force. There's a very convenient hole in the fence here. I can kinda reach it from here. I mean, I do have... Let's give Seth a field promotion.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo.
See if she can't increase her brute force any. Metagaming, sure. I don't care. Can you increase your brute force? You can. You now have a 9 in it. I'll do that, just because it's fun. We don't really use brute force much, do we? Who was the second person who leveled up? Not important. So now there's a 28% chance. I mean, would make more sense if this was lock-pickable. This is just gonna make a lot of noise, isn't it? Okay, I can't do that. He saw me. Then how the hell am I supposed to get the eyeball, good sirs? Well, I've saved. Are you gonna be... Yep, okay. I have more cover now. Oh. 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 Okay, they don't care about cover. They don't care about the fence. The fence doesn't count. They can just shoot right through it. So can I. That's kind of weird, but okay. I guess we've started a fight. Again. But this time we actually have some benches for cover. And you're all out in the open. Bzz. I'm gonna have to get Raz up. You have actual sandbags over there. Bonafide sandbags. Ew. So there's a hole in the fence, but I can't get to the eye that way either. It's kind of weird because it kind of seems like that's very deliberate. That's supposed to be there, but okay. I shall go hither. Change my axe. Maybe I can mess up your arms a little bit. Maybe if I kill all these assholes, I can... Ooh. Should I? I mean, he's gonna be alive for quite a while. We're gonna hear the heartbeat, but I guess there's no getting past that. %50 chance. That's a coin toss, and the coin was in my favor. That's a little bit of cover. You have an assault rifle, and so do you, so I'm definitely taking care of you people first. Say it's my 50 caliber sniper rifle. No, Rose?
I have some tricks up my sleeve, children.
Yeah, not very good tricks. And he's getting pretty good at animal whispering. I should probably go back to Manic Jake and not Lucky Luke. The other dog. Well, that is unfortunate, Seth. And of course that one's empty because I'm stupid. Now you're just gonna sit there. I really do need to get Raz up though. Because he is the one who keeps people in check. And I kinda hate that Rose went rogue because I wanted to lob a grenade right here. Hey, surprise, motherfucker! Ooh, big surprise. Ah, no you don't. Yeah, you're also an assault rifle guy. Ooh. Alright, that's not gonna help you much. I'm gonna switch weapons. I'm gonna go right here. And hey, I don't know if your arm is messed up, but I'm gonna chop you with my axe. As long as I don't hit anyone else, I don't think anyone's gonna bother. Even the Mason cannon. Because they started the fight, I guess. I'll just sit here. Just so I can have a clear shot on you. Good. Then we're gonna... You are a hand guy kind of guy. Hand guy kind of guy? No, handgun kind of guy. If I go here, 47. No, it's better to just try and kill him by now. Just like that. Rose, 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 Rose. Throw a grenade. Bonk. So, fence means nothing. Fence is just there to look pretty, I guess. Well, I wouldn't be standing there if I were you. The last guy who stood there died. Ooh, okay, I kind of fear the handgun guy. Punch this guy in the back of his head. Punch him again. Punch hard. Punch harder. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Yep. Oh, Scotch mode. Don't do something stupid.
Together like drinking and fighting.
I'm just gonna guess that Scotchmo is perpetually drunk. Lex. 3 hit point Lex is down now. No? He's gonna heal himself. He is gonna heal himself. Yeah, slice this guy. Harder. Kill him. Kill him! Thank you. And then just stay there. Well, Pills, you're gonna go here. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the back of his head. In the back of his head. Thank you. Cold Eye. You're the gun guy, aren't you? You're not gonna be allowed to take it. Oh, shot. I mean, I did target the arms, that's for sure, but I did not expect them to fall off. I think Rose can actually take a chance. No, Lex, you needed to heal. Fudge. Packer. Yep, that's what you get. 100% deserved. Seth. Dang it. Wait, he's using a Spaz 12. I wonder if this is gonna put me... thank you. Into aggressive mode with the entire place. I sure as hell hope not. I mean, it's just paladins. No one seems to like the paladins very much. So... And again, it's self-defense. I guess you bled to death? Right, because Scotchmo shot you. And that gun gives bleeding, I think. No, on fire. 100% chance to apply on fire. I missed that. I see. I see. Hold eye. Kill this fool! Thank you. Now we're gonna have to go get Lex back up. So we've killed the paladins, all except for Sanctity White. We have some communion wafers. Spaced wheel. I guess you can keep that. We have a Wasteland Hawk, which we can just sell. Because we already have one. That is, unless something extremely bad happens due to us killing these people. Let's go around and chat. Let's have a chat with people. Keep moving. Okay, keep moving. So far so good. Oh, there's the autosave. There's a guy I forgot to loot. Welcome back, Rangers. Well, seems like people don't care that I killed them. I have rage, just rage. So I guess I can maybe get the eye now? Since nobody's gonna be here. I mean, there's no other way to actually get the eye. I can only hit this, and critical failure. Oh, now you can lockpick. Why couldn't you lockpick from the get-go? This game is just messing with me at this point. It's just trying to make it... I mean, if you fail again, I am going to reload and then just keep on bashing on it. Ignore the lockpicking, because all that does is basically lower your brute force, and I'll have to wait for, what is it? 240 seconds before I can try to brute force again. I wouldn't call that save scumming. That's just making things run more smoothly, faster. Unless you somehow manage to lockpick this. I'll spend my time here, standing here lockpicking. I'll spend as much time as is required for you to pick that lock. Welp. Hey, there we go. Critical success. That took a few attempts and quite a few reloads because she kept critical failing and breaking her foot. And we can actually loot it. I was very worried that smashing the display case would destroy the eye. But it didn't. I'm very thankful for that. Why did the lockpicking option show up first after the brute forcing had failed? I bet you a lot of... Oh. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That does... no, this is not what we're gonna do. This is not what we're gonna do. Here we are. We're back. Way back in time. All the paladins are alive. I was about to say, I bet you that you are supposed to be able to lockpick this from here. Also, but for some reason, it only shows up when I did the brute force. Also, due to all the reloading, the game was chugging along at 20 FPS. Director's cut indeed. Now, I am gonna see if I can just lockpick from here. Yeah, 20. I can just lockpick from the get-go if I just do lockpick there. The game hides the option from me. I do not care about saves coming here. If the game is gonna be this buggy here and mess with me this much, I am gonna save scum through this, because I've already done this. See, they don't even care. They don't even care. If I try and... okay. If I try and mess it up, then sure. If I try and beat it, they will see me and hear me. But if I just do this, then they won't care. What do you mean, failure? Come on, Lex. There we go. And then we do this again. Oh, those are some wasted points in brute force. Oh, fuck you. One reload later and one critical success on the first attempt. Like I said, if the game is gonna be an asshole like this, slightly buggy, I don't feel bad about saves coming that particular point. I'm just gonna... that's what happened. Now we're gonna go talk to Fealty. If the game's gonna be an ass, I'm gonna be an ass. Feels fair. Game being an ass one time, me being an ass one time. Wait a second.
Welcome
Hello.
back. Have you decided
No.
to... Oh, well, I would be happy to discuss your choice with you anytime you choose. Just let me know.
Now, guess what I have? Have a look at this.
What is this? I know that eye. I know that green. Tell me how you got it. Tell me.
Oh, I would love to. Sanctity White is the man that killed your husband.
Oh, merciful God. Why did you let this happen? All this time I've blamed myself for being a bad wife, for not loving Malediction as I should, for letting him drift from me into sin because I could not please him. And now I learn this, that he killed the man I loved to have me. No wonder he repulsed me. No wonder it was such torture to lie with him. My God, if only I was strong enough to hurt him. If only there was some chance at vengeance.
Blame myself for being a bad wife, for not loving him. I mean, sure, whatever. Letting him drift from me into sin because I could not please him. No, that is 100% on him. If he wasn't willing to talk up about it, open communications about it, I mean, this is an abusive relationship, so he's at fault anyway. But if you can't please, if you get the feeling that your partner isn't pleased, open up communications. Don't go whoring around. Unless that's your kink, then don't let me stop you. Yeah. There is a way to get back to him. Get back at him. Can we have the evidence?
You want evidence of Mal's corruption? Oh, I have that. By God, I do. He would take pictures, videos, himself with whores, with penitents. Then he would flaunt them at me and show me how he wished me to perform my wifely duties. Just wait here one moment. I'll be right back with everything you need.
And that didn't raise any red flags for ya? Then again, what was she supposed to do? I'm betting that Malediction would just have had her killed if she tried to leave him, so... Okay, are you gonna come back, or... Oh, there you are. She actually walked away, got the evidence, and came back. Thank you for this evidence.
May God light your journey, Rangers.
Oh, God will have nothing to do with it. This might be just what Malediction, Ascension, goddamn these names, man. What Ascension needs. Have you found evidence of Mayweather's sins yet? Have we? Well done, Rangers. Now all that's left is to show it in the chapel. The time for reform is at hand. Tell me what you did with my papers, you treacherous bitch, or I'll dig your eyes out. I don't care what you do to me, adulterer. I hope you rot in hell. If I do, you'll be there with me, you cunt. I have your papers, Mayweather, and having seen them, I'm declaring you unfit to lead the Salvation Church. You are a monster in hypocrisy. A hypocrite. Give me the papers or I'll take them off your dead body. You're welcome to try. Now, friends, let us end this tyranny. Rangers, kill these pissants and I'll make it very much worth your while. He brought fists to a gunfight and he punched him so hard his legs fell off. Oh, thank you, Confessor McDade. You have cleansed the church of corruption and freed me from a sham marriage. I owe you my life. What in God's name have you done? Only as God bade me, shepherd. Look at this. Look at what Evangelist Mayweather has been hiding from us. Oh, I thought something like this was going on, but I had no idea it had gone that far. It's horrifying, and I do not know how far the corruption has spread, but I intend to find out by taking over as head of the church and leading an internal investigation before returning to our mission. Now, will you aid me in this, shepherd? Would you love me to be the first to put the question? Ugh. Oh yeah, of course I'll help, Confessor McDade. The church militant has always looked to the church Vigilant for our guidance, and I don't see why that should change. You can count on me to move to the Salvation Church forward into the future, I swear it. Thank you, Brother Jones. I believe we will all do great things together. Now, excuse me, I must speak to the knights who made it all possible. And we were just standing off to the side? Man, that really should have been voiced. Such an important cutscene and they didn't voice it. So it seems like Ascension hit Malediction, Malediction just completely missed. So would you object to me looting his body? Please take this small token of my appreciation. 2,500 scrap, that's enough for a gun. Thank you again, Rangers. Godspeed, Rangers. I'm gonna loot this corpse. Hey, another one of them armors. And pills can carry that. And then we have Bastion Radio Tower Gate Key. Yes. Thank you for ridding us of that monster. If you need anything else, I'll direct you to our new evangelist, McDade. Right, that was a lot of things. We need to inform Veronica that McDade is now in control of the Bastion. Show the evidence? Yep, okay. After a lot of shenanigans, we're done here. Again, I don't feel guilty about that eyeball lockpicking save scumming, not that when the game does that. I'm gonna go buy me a gun, and then I'm gonna go back to Hollywood. And then we'll hopefully have a meeting to hoist Heidi out of Hollywood. That's gonna be fun. But we are doing that next time. As always, thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Please take care of yourself, stay kind, and I hope I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.